Good day, great people. You're welcome to Iwe Global YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us in this life-changing video today. My name is Master Emmanuel Adewale, and in this video, I'm going to be revealing 5 hidden truths about debt. Okay, 5 hidden truths about debt. I know in one way or the other, probably you have been a victim of debt, or we have been a victim of debt before. So you get, but there are certain hidden truths that we don't really take note of, or we are not even aware of. And I'm going to be showing you in this video. And make sure you watch this video till the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you'll be the first person to get the notification as soon as another life-changing content is released in this channel. Sure you get now. So let's continue. What is a debt? What is a debt? This is the first question I'm going to answer here in this video. So what exactly is a debt? Let's continue. Now, a debt is a financial obligation or an amount of money owed or borrowed by one party, and the party that borrowed the money is the debtor, okay, from another party, the creditor, that must be paid usually with interest. And remember, it's not only when you borrow money that you hold debt. Okay, it could be a financial obligation to pay someone and you have not even done that. So probably a parent who still owe the child school fee is in debt. So you understand that that parent is called the debtor, then the school as an organization is the creditor. So you get what I'm saying carefully now. And when it is in a situation whereby you borrowed money, you actually have to pay with interest. So you get what I'm saying carefully now. Good. Okay, so let's continue. What are the sources of debts? What are the sources of debt? Okay, now debt can arise from various sources such as loans. Yes, you can actually go for loans, credit cards, overdrafts, bond or unpaid bills. It could also be as a result of taxes owed to the government. Probably you have not paid your tax. Sure, you get what I'm saying now. Or probably you actually own, or you use credit cards, overdrafts. Sure, you understand. All these are the various sources of debt, and these are the ways we encounter debt even on daily basis. So you understand what I'm saying carefully. Good. So haven't understood the meaning of debt, you've understood the sources of debt. I also want to show you one more thing before I review the hidden truths about debt. Let's continue. Okay, debt involve four major components, especially when you borrow money. Okay, one, the principal. Okay, the principal. And the principal is the initial amount borrowed. The initial amount you borrowed is the principal. Let's say you actually went for a loan and then you borrowed 100,000 naira. That 100,000 naira you borrowed is actually the principal. You get what I'm saying carefully. Now the next component is called interest. Okay, now your interest is actually the additional charges calculated as a percentage of the principal. So let's say that you bought 100,000 naira, okay, and then you will be charged, like, let's say 5%. Sure you get now, 5% interest. Now it will be 5% of 100,000, and that will be 5 over 100 times 100,000. So by the time we'll be calculating it, we're going to be having 5,000. So you get now. So that means the interest bank is going to charge you is 5,000 naira. Now you also have, that means the amount you're going to be paying back to the bank will be 105,000 if it is still within that stipulated time. Another component is repayment, and repayment is just the schedule for paying back the debt. It will include the frequency, the time frame, and the amount you want to actually pay back. Then the last one is collateral. Your collateral is just an asset that secure the debt. Probably when you're unable to pay the debt, then they can actually um take necessary actions based on the asset you have provided. Sure, you understand what I'm saying? That good. Now the final aspect of our teaching today of this video, the hidden truths about debt. I don't want you to miss this aspect because I know you have been watching from the beginning and you have been anticipating that what's this truth, all these things you have taught today, they are what I know, but what's actually the hidden truth about debt that I have not known? Okay, I'm going to show you now. So let me show you the first hidden truth about debt. Are you ready? Let's continue. The first truth I want you to understand today is debt is a personal decision. Mm, Debt is a personal decision. Debt is a personal decision. You chose to go for it. You chose to go for it. It's a person, even if people advise you to do that, it's still left to you to still make your own personal decision. So that is a personal decision. You can choose to go for it and you can choose not to go for it. That's the first truth I want you to understand. It's not something that is compulsory you have to do. It's something that is either you want it or you don't want it. So it is in your hands for you to make that personal decision. That is a personal decision. You get what I'm saying now? Good. Another truth we don't know is this. Let me show you the second one. The second one is this. Debt is a proof of impatience. Wow. I know probably you were just seeing this for the first time, or probably you just had this for the first time. Mm, it's true. Debt is a proof of impatience. Most of the time, when we go for debt, it's actually because we are not patient enough to actually acquire the financial resources to solve the financial problem we want to use the debt to cover. Sure, you got what I'm saying now. Good. If we are patient enough, we would have been able to think and then get means of or look for means of getting financial resources that we're going to use to solve that financial problem. So debt is a proof of impatience. Sure, you get what I'm saying now. So as an individual or as an organization, try to be patient before going for debt. You get what I'm saying carefully now. We have to understand this. If we are patient enough, sincerely, we'll be able to look for financial resources without becoming victims of debt, or without becoming victims, or without becoming a debtor. Shall you get now? Debt is a proof of impatience. Now let me show you the third one. The third one is going to blow your mind. Like, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to shock you. Are you ready for the third one? Okay. Debt is emptying your future to fill up your present. When you go for debt, you have actually gone ahead of your future. So you have brought your future to fill up the vacuum of your present. Then you are not trying in the future, you will not be filling up the vacuum of your past. So you see the way it is. That's just it. So imagine someone who actually needs, let's say, a sum of 50,000 naira in the present right now, and then you went to meet your boss that, okay sir, I know my salary is coming up. Okay, you needed the money, let's say on the 10th of July. Sure, you understand that now. And probably you have spent your salary. Okay, you were given salary probably on the 25th of June or 26th of June, and you have spent your salary to cover up some things. Now you needed another 50,000 naira on the 10th of July, and your boss will be paying you on the 25th of July or probably on the 30th of July. And you went to meet your boss, sir, can I get my my salary in advance, or can this organization lend me so amount of money? Now, let's say based on your relationship and in your workplace, your boss actually granted you that offer and you were given the money. Now, once you are given the money, automatically you're already a debtor. Now you have actually taken your future, you have gone to your future to gather the financial resources of your future. Then you have brought you to fill up your what now? Your present. You see it now. So you just emptied your future to fill up your present. Hmm. You get it now. You just emptied your future. So debt is simply emptying your future to fill up your present. Now, when you are now in the future, you will now be using the financial resources of the future to actually cover up for your past. See, you see it now. So debt actually has future implications. That's the truth that we are not told. So we are told that okay, you need money urgently, go for loan. You need money urgently, go for loan. But we were not also told that you are also emptying your future to fill up your present. Number four. Shall I show you the fourth one? Let me show you the fourth one. It's going to surprise you. Now look at the fourth one. Debt can be a cycle where you borrow more to pay off existing debts, leading to continuous cycle of borrowing and repayment. It can get to a stage whereby you keep borrowing to pay the ones you have borrowed, you borrow another one to pay the ones you have borrowed, you borrow another one to pay the ones you have borrowed, and that becomes a continuous cycle of borrowing and repayment. So you get it now. That is it. That's number four. Debt can be a cycle where it can actually become a cycle where you borrow more to pay off existing debts, leading to continuous cycle of borrowing and repayment. You get that point now? You get it? So these are the hidden truths we are not exposed to. It's until we become debtors before we actually realize that, oh, these are the truths that we're hidden. You get what I'm saying carefully? Sure, you get it now. Good. Now let me show you the fifth one, and then I'm going to be explaining some other life-changing content, or bringing or uploading some other life-changing content in my next video. Make sure you don't miss it, okay? Make sure you don't miss it. It's going to change your life for good. It's going to change your mindset. It's going to transform your life, and then you're going to see a lot of changes being implemented. Hope we're together. Let me show you the fifth one. The fifth one. Good. Now, debt has a serious effect on the mental health of individuals. This is the truth I don't want you to miss. I don't want you to miss this truth, because debt has a serious effect on the mental health of individuals, and it can even lead to depression and other issues. Imagine you owe debts. Sometimes you won't be able to pass the place where you even owe the debts. You feel embarrassed, you look depressed, especially when financial resources are not coming to pay off the debt. So it has serious effect. A lot of people are actually under depression because of the numerous debts that they owe. So debt has a serious effect on the mental health of individuals, leading to depression. But we are not going to be told this. We were not told this. We were just always told that you need money urgently, go for this. You need money urgently, go for this. But after you have done that, there is a serious mental health it has on you, and it can lead to depression. So I hope you have learned something great in this video. I hope you have learned a lot in this video, and I hope by now you have been exposed to the hidden truth about debt. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Master Emmanuel Adewale, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in the next video. Bye for now.